What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. My name is Zon, and welcome to Arzon's Archive. Today, we're going to be reviewing Transformers Age of the Primes Blast Off. Cruising right along and crashing down from orbit is the Decepticon Space Warrior Blastoff. This Combaticon is armed and ready to do some damage. Out of the packaging, you get 3 accessories, his 2 ionic blasters, and his tail fin, which is easily plugged into the side of the figure's leg using a 5mm port. After plugging it in to complete the look, you get a really awesome deluxe that's very clean and has a pretty decent range of motion. Starting off with his head, he can do a full 360. His head can't really look up that far, but he can look down slightly. He can only really tilt his head a little bit side to side. His shoulders can rotate a full 360 along with his elbow joints and hands, and he can also bend his elbows in at 90 degrees. He has a full 360 waist rotation and can do a full beautiful spread. Flipping around to his legs, they can fully extend both forwards and backwards, and coming up to his thighs, they can fully rotate around as well. And his knees can bend over 90 degrees along with his ankles, doing a full 90 as well. Moving on to his other 2 accessories, he can hold both of his blasters that have a hard time using blast effects, but still look very cool together. He can hold them in his hands, or you can plug them into the sides of his elbows to give him some arm-mounted action as well. For size comparisons, here he is next to Wendy's GoBots Guidestar, Age of the Primes Power Glide, Combiner Wars Brawl, Age of the Primes Vortex, Missing Link Optimus Prime, Siege Megatron and Earthrise Starscream, Earthrise Skylynx, and Legacy Leo Kaiser. On to transformation. First, start by pushing his head back into his torso, and then bring up his arms. Untap his shoulders and bring them up, and then straighten his arms back down. Now rotate his elbows to line up with the shoulder panels, and then rotate his hands to do the same. Then bring his arms up and tab them together. Coming around to the back, untab the top of the shuttle and extend it over his arms to tab it into place. Here's how it looks from the side. Right, now let's bring him back around to tab his legs together, and then let's bring down his shins to then collapse his legs inside and close it back up. Coming down to the bottom of the shuttle, bring down his feet to make the lower thrusters, and then unfold his wings and bring up his tail fin. And you're done. And now you have a really solid shuttle mode. There really isn't anything I have a problem with in this mode. It's a very easy and straightforward transformation, and everything on the shuttle looks very proportionate, and I love how clean it looks. I especially appreciate the added purples on the Decepticon badge on top of the shuttle for some extra detail. Maybe it could use a little more purple highlights on the back, but compared to its original G1 figure, this is a huge improvement. And honestly, this is what I would consider to be his best modern version when it comes to Hasbro. There's a lot of really nice panel detailing all throughout this figure that gets extra points from me. As for features, underneath you can mount his weapons under his wings for some deep space combat. And he also has 4 rocket thrusters on the back that can fit blast effects. Just try not to stand too close to them. For size comparisons, here he is next to Guidestar, Age of the Primes Power Glide, Generation Selects Tiger Track, Age of the Primes Vortex, Earthrise Skywarp, Titan's Return Sentinel Prime, Siege Astro Train, and Earthrise Skylynx. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Age of the Primes Blast Off. He's a really awesome deluxe that's definitely worth being a part of your collection, and it's really nice to finally have a more widely available version of this character. His last version was impossible to get, being an Amazon exclusive, and I was lucky enough to find one at a flea market, but for some reason his nose cone was missing. I really look forward to getting more Combaticons, and I'd love to do a full Bruticus review once I get all of them. And I plan on reviewing Vortex very soon. This figure is definitely a solid 10 out of 10. He's definitely a solid deluxe with a lot of personality and really fun to play with in hand.
What a waste!
Thank you for watching Arzon's Archive. Please like and subscribe and comment who you'd like me to review next. I have many more reviews on the way, so see you guys next time.